Ravi Uduwela, Too Far Away. Too Far Away. Ravi Uduwela.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
I was 14 years old, seated at the biggest musical show in town. The lights were flashing, the sounds were deafening, and perfume overwhelming. Amid the excitement, there was a raffle draw with a big prize. Soon, the host announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's winner is number 23. Wait, that's my number. Any winner would have sprinted to the stage, right? But I pretended it wasn't me. I was shy, in my shell, and a kid with zero self-confidence. That night, the stage seemed too far away. Has something in your life seemed too far away? After the show, I walked out with the winning number in my hand and a sinking feeling in my heart. To pick me up were my parents. Now, my parents are unpredictable. Father is like a volcano, can erupt any moment. Mother is like the rainfall, can cool down even a volcano. When I told them what happened, my father erupted. The only son doesn't have an ounce of personality. Turned to my mother and said, "He must come out of his shell. Shall we send him to Mrs. DeSerum's drama school?" My mother said, "Relax, we'll work things out." So that Saturday, my mother took me to the drama school. I felt like a lamb to the slaughter. My mother said, "Mrs. DeSerum, this is my son, the one I told you about, very shy." Now, Mrs. DeSerum was a lovely lady, short, curly hair, a lot of lipstick, and a little bit of drama. She said, "Don't worry, let's take one step at a time." And she gave me a role at the next concert, the world-famous Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. I was chosen as one of the 40 thieves. At the concert, you should have seen the reaction of my parents. As a thief, I couldn't even steal the limelight. At the next concert, Robin Hood, I was chosen as a tree in the forest. But just like a tree would grow, my confidence began to grow one step at a time. After years of drama, in my 20s, I landed my first job. As a trainee putting in long hours with low pay, life wasn't as easy as acting in a rehearsed drama. The script was different and difficult. I felt like I was going back in my shell, and the leadership ladder seemed too far away. That is when I met a senior colleague in the office, Uditha, an outgoing personality. He said he was part of an organization where leaders are made. Have you heard of such an organization? Eager to make me a leader, one day he dragged me to his club. That day, Madam Topics Master called me in front and gave me this confusing topic. "Ravi, Your topic is be the rainbow in someone's cloud. Forget about rainbows and clouds. That morning I saw stars. No ideas were flashing. Silence was deafening. Luckily, I had prior experience standing like a tree in a forest. With a broad smile, Udita said, "Don't worry, let's take one step at a time." And with each meeting, each role, each speech, I came out of my shell. I used my skills in the office, and now I'm climbing the leadership ladder one step at a time. And friends, when I stand on this stage today, my mind goes back to that night when I was 14. Seated in a similar hall with lights, sounds, perfume. That night, the stage seemed too far away. But in life, I've learned that when you take one step at a time, you will get there. My parents are watching me online today, and I'm sure their reaction is better than Is there something in your life that seems too far away? Is it that dream you want to achieve? Take one step at a time. Is it that relationship you want to build? Take one step at a time. Or is it the limelight you want to steal? Take one step at a time. Because when you take one step at a time, where you want to be and who you want to become will never be too far away.